section 8.7 is on writing linear equations. Basically what we're going to do is we're going to go backwards from what we have been doing. We've been taking an equation and graphing, and what we're going to do is we're going to take information today and we're actually going to write the equation. So if they give me this information that is in y equals mx plus form is what I'm trying to put it into. So I'm trying to put it in this form. Remember, this is your slope and this is your y-intercept. So you're basically going to be filling in for those two spots. So if they tell you that your slope is 4 and your y-intercept is -8, it's very easy to write the equation from that. Y is equal to 4x plus -8, and you've written your equation from that information. If my slope is 2, I put a 2 right there where the m goes. Don't forget to put the x in there, plus -3, because that's your y-intercept. If my slope is 0, I have y is equal to 0 times x plus 5. You could write this as y equals 5, because 0 times x is 0. This one, your slope is -1/4, and your y-intercept is 7. So I have y is equal to -1/4 x plus 7. So it's very easy if they give you the slope and the y-intercept to put it in the correct form. Sometimes what they do is they draw a graph and they say, write the equation based on the graph. Well, from this graph, we can get the y-intercept and we can get the slope. So the first thing I'm doing is looking to see where it crosses the y-axis. It crosses at 4, so there's my y-intercept. From that point, I need to count the rise and the run to the next spot where it is at a corner of a box. So if you will, from this point I'm going to go down 1. So I have a rise of -1 and I have a run of +1. So my slope is -1/1 or -1. So I have y is equal to -1x plus 4. Now you do not have to put the 1 there. You could write it like this. It's the exact same thing. All right, let's do another one. If you look at this graph, I can look and see where it crosses the y-axis. So the y-intercept is at +3. My slope, I'm going from here to the next time it crosses a corner, which is there. So I'm going to go down 1 and over to the left, -2. So I have a -1 over a -2 because I went left, so that's negative, which is going to give me a +1/2 because I have a negative divided by a negative. So my equation is y is equal to 1/2 x plus 3. Sometimes what they do is they give you 2 points and you have to go through finding the slope of the line. So using your equation, y equals, or m is equal to y sub 2 minus y sub 1 over x sub 2 minus x sub 1. Then you plug in the slope into this location. And then you plug in one of the ordered pairs. So you pick one value, one ordered pair, and you would plug it in here and here. The x value for the x, the y value for the y. Then you would solve for the b, and then you would substitute the slope and the b back into those locations. Okay, so let's find the equation for -2, 5, and 2, 1, and I'm going to go ahead and write it on this sheet right here, and we'll work all the way down it. So you have -2, 5, and 2, 1, and we'll just work down this sheet finding the equation of the line that goes through those 2 points. So the first thing I'm going to do is step 1. I'm going to find the slope. So I have 5 minus 1 over -2 minus 2. That's going to give me a positive 4 over a negative 4, which gives me a negative 1. So the second step, so that's step 1. Step 2, I'm going to plug that negative 1 in for the m. So y is equal to negative 1x plus b. Third step, I'm going to plug in the y and the x. So I choose one of these two. It doesn't matter which one. I'm going to choose this one. My y value is 1. My x value is 2. And then I'm going to, step 4, I'm going to solve this equation for my b. So I'm going to switch sides. So I have a negative 2 plus b. Okay, I did this goes here and this goes here so that my variable is on the left-hand side. I'm going to add 2 to both sides. That cancels out, and I get b is equal to 3. So my fifth step is plugging in to my y equals mx plus b, my slope, which remember is negative 1, and what I've solved for when I got the b, which is 3. So there's your answer. That's the equation of the line that goes through negative 2, 5, and 2, 1. Okay, let's go ahead and skip to another one here. Okay, we don't have the instructions in front of us, but you can go back and look at them. Step 1 is going to be solving for the slope. So I have m is equal to 0 minus 3 over 7 minus 6. That's going to give me a negative 3 over a positive 1, or I can just write that as a negative 3. Second step is I'm putting that slope into the y equals mx plus b equation. Okay, so I substituted that right there for the m. The third step, I'm going to choose one of these points. I'm going to choose 7, 0. So I have 0 is equal to negative 3 times 7. This was my y, this was my x. Remember, this is x and y. Plus b. And then the fourth step is I'm going to solve for the b. Okay, so I have 0 is equal to negative 21 plus b. I'll switch the sides, so I have negative 21 plus b equals 0. I'm going to add a positive, whoops, as I put a 22, positive 21 to both sides. So I have b equals 21. My last step is putting my slope in to the y equals mx plus b form. So there's my negative 3 that I got from up there, and here's my b. So that equation right there will graph the line that goes through 7, 0 and 6, 3. All right, your homework is page 407 through 408, 11 through 27 odd.